Oh my gosh, hi. Hey there. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, how are you? Oh, hello, the Tina Marie. Hi, Celine. Oh my gosh, hi, how did you get here? I didn't know you were gonna be here. This is crazy. We're doing it in the middle of the day. What is this voice? How did I... Hey. Hi. Hey there. Hi there. How are you? Hey, good to see you. Just waiting for everyone to get here. Yes, I was. I did want to see you so bad, British Queer. Because I need to add you as a moderator. Yay, we have a moderator. Thomas is our moderator. Everybody thank Thomas in the chat. Be nice to Thomas. Don't spam the chat. Be good. All right, gang. We're going to read some donor names. We are starting. Okay. Should we talk? There's a lot going on. There's a fuck ton going on. I'm going to be in Huntsville this weekend with a bunch of friends. The fundraiser is up to like $59,000. Holy shit! That's crazy. That's incredible. Did not think we'd be here this soon. We are in striking range of 65,000. And when I say the fundraiser, if you say what fundraiser, fucking check yourself. Because we've been doing this for over a month. God damn, we raised almost $60,000 in just over a month. That's crazy. We're doing a fundraiser for the Lilith Fund. Did you see my chat with Nisha, the executive director of Lilith Fund? We spoke last week. We did a little live together. It was lovely. She's lovely. How are you just like a sweetheart, but then also a hero? No, I'm not talking to you, Thomas. I'm talking about Nisha. When we get to 65, you guys know this. When we get to 65, I'm going to cosplay as a beloved animated character. And right now, we're doing a fun little raffle. Did you see this? Until Sunday evening, US time, every donation of $20 or more will be entered into a raffle. And 4 winners will win a page of my rehearsal materials from my Broadway debut this past October. Seems like ages ago. Good gravy. So donate $20 or more and you'll have a chance to win. Donate $30 or more and I will read your name down here on this fundraiser page and I'll read it on IG Live. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, Thomas. I apologize. I have to leave a comment. Donate now at fund.nnaf.org. Whoops. nnaf.org/America. Send. And pin. Boom. Do you want to go outside? I'll open the door for you. Nope. Okay. I'm at my cousin's house. He's got cats. Can I tell you something? Cats are weird, man. Cats are fucking creepy. This cat just like sits there and stares at me. It's weird. Why are cats like that? Anyway, I got up to let it out and it fucking ran away. It walked into the room and it started staring at me, looking at the door. So I was like, okay, well, let it out. And then it, freaked out and ran away. Cats are weird. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with donations from 13 days ago. So this is donations starting from, I guess, April 1st. Because on the thing it says 13 days ago. So is 13 days ago the 1st or the 2nd? I don't know. But we left off at Heather Ray. And we're going to start off with Lucifer and Alistair Bumping Buns, donated $30. Hi, I regret to inform you that I am back. Just going to jump right in. I have another request. Can you... Yes, sure. I will say this. Because it's not porny. Lucifer, my dear, you may be even more pathetic than that ridiculous TV head. Constantly picking petty little fights with me. My. Perhaps you have a little crush on me. How embarrassing for you. Did I do that one already? It sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe it's because sometimes I get a little repetitive. Right? Okay. Let's see. Elizabeth Barry donated $30 and said, thank you for raising funds for such a worthy cause and for giving so much of your time and talent. Would you be a dear and give a shout out to my son, Adrian? Yes, of course. He introduced me to Has-Been, and we've had fun singing the songs in the car and meeting some of the cast in Cleveland. Yes. Adrian? Pleasure to be meeting you, Adrian. Quite a pleasure. And thank you for introducing your dear mother to our show. Okay. Wait, this sounds very, very familiar. Okay, look, if I'm rereading some, then so be it. Abortions for some, miniature pride flags for others, and transgender for everybody. What does that mean? What does that mean? Did I do this already? Okay. Ace Smith donated 165 Canadian dollars. Let's go. All right. Thank you, Ace. Profits from yet another lesbian Amir Talai keychain. If you don't know, Ace is selling keychains with my name on them and a lesbian flag in the background. Why? I don't know. I've been told I have lesbian thighs. I don't know what that means. Patch. Hello, Patch. Thank you for helping your good friend Ace Smith through all of their troubles. You're a good friend, Patch. Oh, that we all had a friend like Patch. Rekka donated 4,700 Hungarian somethings. I don't know what that is, but 4,700 seems like a lot, but maybe it's not. My friend Sam Valentine donated $10. Thanks, Sam. Oh! $30 was donated by Wewe. And they commented, Wewe. Hashtag shrimping for Alistair. Utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. Hey, Komachi Cosplay just commented not much. Which is interesting because Komachi Cosplay donated $30 and said, hi, Amir, I want to thank you for all the good vibes and laughter you bring to us every time. I was so happy to meet you at MCM London in October, and I hope we can meet in this year too if you'll be invited again. I would love that. I haven't been invited yet, but I would love that. You're often being asked to read some interesting messages in Alistair's voice. I'm trying to write a cute, sad one for you to read. And for the many fan animation creators to have a little bit of a task too, because I love the drama it has been. That's it. That's all there is there, actually. Something happened, Komachi. Komachi, I since I know you're in here, Write what you... Something got cut off in your fucking thing. You want to write it? You want to write it in the chat? Yes, it didn't show the full text of what I wrote. Write it right now, and I will read it. Love you too, Noosh. You got 5 seconds, and I'm moving on, Kamachi. Just press enter. Wherever you are in the comment, press enter right now. Press send. 3, 2, what? Kamachi. Okay, wait. She's saying, okay, I write. Okay. I'm going to give you a second, Kamachi. Jamie Hansen Schaefer donated $50. Thank you, Jamie. Sabine Stapp donated $30. Okay, Kamachi, hit send. Hit send. Okay, I can't keep staring at the comments. I gotta move on. I love you, though. Thank you for the donation. You're a sweetheart. If I happen to see it again, I will read it. Sabine, who donated $30, said, "Hi, Mira, thank you so much for all the wonderful and genuine vibes you spread. Alistair's my absolute favorite and a comfort character. And my donation comment is based on a few lines from season 1 that I found really inspiring and that gave me strength in tough times." Okay, here we go. Salutations, my dear. One can achieve absolutely everything when they take their fate firmly into their own hands. Tune out the static, unclip your wings, and claim the future you were always destined for. Okay, I just see a Kamachi just posted some hearts. So I don't... Kamachi gave up. Kamachi gave up. It's okay. We love you, Kamachi. Sabine also said, "I'm incredibly excited for season 3. Y'all get ready for season 3. Woo-hoo-hoo! I heard a song from season 3, like all put together. Gave me fucking chills. Can hardly wait to see more of Alistair, how his story continues, and to learn even more about his backstory." That's presumptuous. Thank you so much. Warm greetings from Germany. I didn't know you were greeting me from Germany because I would have read that whole thing with a German accent. Should I do it? No, we're going to move on. Bjorn Meyer donated $30 and said, "First of all, I want to thank you for bringing the Lilith Fund to my attention. I'm from Germany." Oh, here we go. "I am from Germany, but I still want to support this cause. Bodily autonomy is a human right, and we need to protect that, in my opinion. I am a big Alistair fan. He is my favorite in Has Been. I love how you embody him, both through your voice acting and your incredible singing. I was wondering how Alistair would react to the fact that so many people thought he was done for in season 2, episode 4, when he made the deal with Fox. So if you feel comfortable, would you say something that Alistair would say to those who did not realize that Alistair actually won in that very moment in season 2, episode 4? Something like, 'Oh dear, do have a little more faith in my sense of arrangement. To count me out before the final curtain has even fallen, well, it's almost insulting, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for everything. I hope the fund will do well, and I can't wait to see more of Alistair in season 3. All the best to you in the world, Amir. Bjorn." Someone just wrote, "Are you Nazi?" Jesus Christ. No, punch Nazis. Please say my name, please. Yeah, no problem. Click on the little link. donate the $30 and I will say your name. Woo! Ashley San Miguel donated $200. I've met Ashley. Let's see. Happy as always, Amir, that you're doing this fundraiser again. Truly means a lot to me as a woman in Texas. Okay. She wants me to say something from La Vie en Rose. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose. Thank you, and good luck with the fundraiser goal. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. I feel like you won a hoodie last year. Am I remembering that correctly? Komachi commented the thing. All right, I better find it quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, sure, this is cute. I'm not gonna say mom. I feel like it would be mother. Don't you think? Mom, mommy. I don't see Alistair saying mom or mommy. Mother, please forgive me, but I went to hell. It's so on the nose. Lot of bad things happened, but even after all this time, I miss you so much. I hope we will meet again one day. I'm not. Forgive me if English isn't your first language. I don't mean to make fun of you, but I like that it wasn't. The English wasn't perfect. That tickled me. But it was adorable, and I hope that's useful for you, people. Wheelie Chair of Fortune's #1 fan donated $30. The only thing I know you from is that totally real cinematic masterpiece, Wheelie Chair of Fortune. Do you guys hear about that? It's coming out. I've also heard you voice some cannibalistic deer with mommy issues, but honestly, what is the mommy issues? What are we talking about? Why? But honestly, who gives a fuck about that? Anyway, could you please yes. Oh, yeah. This is my famous line from Wheelie Chair of Fortune. And before you ask, no, this isn't CIA. I have no idea why you'd even think that. Okay. So here's my line. It's fucking rolling time. You guys remember that from Wheelie Chair of Fortune? Woo! $545 was donated. Hello, this dog called Tally Marmalade wanted to help out with this fundraiser. I hope my amount helps. This is my first thing I have ever donated to, and I hope it helps. I have a familial self-ship AU with Charlie, where Charlie adopted my OC self-insert, Arabella. And Alistair is Arabella's favorite uncle, even though he doesn't put much effort. Cool. It's always funny to me when people like come to my table and they're like, I have an Alistair plushie at home. Okay. No, I mean, it's cute. It's sweet. But I don't see the plushie. And I certainly don't make any money from the plushie. It's just funny when people refer to things that just aren't in the room. You know what I mean? Mafer Capetillo donated, well, 250 Mexican, and then it says dollars, but they have pesos in Mexico, right? Maybe they use the same symbol. I'm confused. But I feel like 250 probably comes out to $30, so I'm happy to read it. Thank you, Mafer. Muchas gracias. $30 was anonymously donated. What is this? It just says F ***S V **** A, and it just says that over and over. Fusva. Say it. What? Hey, Normal Mar donated $30 and commented, Bustin' makes me feel good. Normal made me bust. Normal made me bust a couple weekends ago. Yep. Normal busted me. And I busted. No, but it's not fuck Vox because it's F *** S and then V *** A. So fuck Voxa? No, I don't see it. RJ Lupin donated $35 and said, I love you do this and I intend to donate every year. Amazing. Last year was my first time and it was lovely to meet you in London too. My lovely friend Livy is turning 20. She's a huge Alistair fan. I'd be so grateful if you could wish her a happy 20th birthday. It'd be so special for her, and she deserves some love. I hope I catch it. We're in Scotland. I'm often asleep when you stream. RJ, I hope you're on. I hope you're on right now. But if not, hope you catch this later. Fundraising is the main thing. True. So this would just be a nice bonus. Thanks for all you do. It's so amazing to see someone use their platform. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What's her name? Livy. Happy birthday from your good pal Alistair. Wow, 20 years. Good luck on another 20. Best of luck. I hope nothing happens to you in the next 20. I'm sure you'll be fine. $50 and said, I found you on TikTok because of Has-Been. Followed you because you're a good human. That's nice. As a woman and a mom to a baby girl, I hope this helps women access the health care they deserve. Man. Having a daughter right now would scare the shit out of me. The way this country hates women. Whew. Fucking hell. Sandrine Rossier donated... Sandrine? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Sandrine and I spent some time together on Zoom 8 days ago. It was lovely. I also had a Zoom today. Hi, Cece. Had a Zoom with Cece today. The Zooms have been really fun, by the way. I've really, really enjoyed them. I wish I had more time for them. But fitting them in has been tough already. So I don't see myself doing any more Zooms before like the summer at the earliest. So basically not for the Lilith Fund. Not before the fundraiser's over. Anyway, Sandrine says... Now I can't do this because Sandrine has a French-Swiss accent. We spoke a little French to each other. But her accent wasn't like French. So I'm not even going to try. Because I don't like to do an accent unless I feel really comfortable about it and I know that I'm going to crush it. You know what I mean? What time is it here? It's 1:23 p.m. Here's my final donation to thank you for the time you spent with me on Zoom today. That's so kind. I really appreciate your kindness and your great patience with my ideas. Not to say completely crazy. Listen, they were, you were great. You're good. Thank you for everything you do for your fans and your dedication to a worthy cause. Okay. To conclude, I'd love if you could satisfy one last time my Radio Rose fan heart by saying, yes. Okay. Bye-bye, Rosie, my precious flower. We've lived highs and lows, but I know we'll get better. I'm not turning you down. We've not run out of sweet dreams. I'll be there for you. No matter how far I go, I will cherish you, wherever I am. The greatest things are invisible. I need to leave you till I find my because. Cute. Gabriel Brammer. Hi, Gabriel. Hi again, Gabriel. Even through these dark times, we must persevere. We have each other, we have kindness, and we have hope. You're not wrong, Gabriel. Thank you for the donation. I will say this about hope. It's hard to come by sometimes, and that's okay. For a lot of people, hope is necessary. For me, it's not. I know that sounds weird. I don't need hope. what I need more is the first two things you said, each other and kindness. And that we have in fucking spades. We have each other. And we have kindness. There's kindness all around us. To me, like, sometimes I feel like hope is irrelevant. I don't do this because I'm going to solve abortion. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm kind to the people around me. And y'all are too, clearly, most of you. Right? That keeps me going. I don't know what's going to happen in Texas. This, literally, what we're doing here might be illegal next year. It's crazy to think about, but it's true. I hope not. It's possible. But even if it is, we're still going to have each other, some way or the other. You know? Hey, Amir Talai donated $100 and said, this donation is in honor of Liquid Cognito, the greatest American poker player I have ever played heads up. When Liquid made me bust heads up after almost 2 hours, I was sad to bust, but also happy that Liquid was the one that made me bust. Great job, Liquid. The left turns in America, right? We went from we have each other to Liquid made me bust. No, I mean, this is me. Thomas, that was actually me who made that donation. Remember I said, whoever wins the poker tournament, 8 days ago, I'm going to donate $100 in your honor. And I've made some anonymous donations elsewhere, and I'll be making more probably. I'm not trying to bring a whole lot of attention to the donations I make. But this one I wanted to bring attention to because I wanted to acknowledge Liquid. Okay. Where are we at time-wise? Okay. Megan Gonzalez donated $50. Thank you, Megan. Neely Everett donated $50 and said, this is the first time I've ever done a donation like this, and I love what you're doing. That's so cool. That's one of the coolest things about all of this is like people donating who like, you know, there's people who are like, oh, I love supporting things like this, Amir. And then there's people who are like, I've never donated to something like this before. That is incredibly gratifying. That feels great. I love that we're bringing people into this process and introducing people to the idea of mutual aid, of abortion funds, of the fact that abortion funds exist and need our help. So welcome, Neely. I'm a newer fan. I obviously love Alistair. I've been following your more recent work. She wants me, I love you, but she wants me to sing the first few lines to Perhaps, Perhaps, Perhaps by Cake because it's one of her favorite songs. I don't know that song. I don't know it. I'm sorry. Perhaps. 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 Best I can do. Sorry, Neely. Arcady donated $50. Corey Nicholson donated $30, and I said, I love that you do this fundraiser as someone who has had 2 medically necessary abortions. They are often medically necessary. And convincing a congressperson that it's medically necessary is fucking stupid. We should just believe doctors and believe women. You are such a wonderful person. Can you please say yes? Brody. Brody, it's so nice to meet you. I hope I get to meet you in person one day, Brody. Take good care, bro. Corey wants me to give Jimmy nose boops. Unfortunately, Jimmy is thousands of miles away right now. And I miss him. Oh my God. Joelle is posting something right now. Not in the chat, but separately. Thomas, go. Get out of here. You got to look at it. You got to watch it. We'll make do without you. Let's see. Agata Stakura donated 30 Polish somethings and said, as a person from another country who's fighting for abortion rights, thank you. Yeah, it's not just America, guys. It's fucked all over the place. I can't get near the cats to give them nose boobs. They're fucking weirdos. They sit there staring at me, and when I approach them, they run away. Why do people like cats? They're cute. Sometimes, but then they're also sometimes a fucking menace. Alistair, blinking like a cute froggy, donated $30. Does Alistair do that? Terry9 donated $52. Emotional Support Frog donated $33 and said, this is my third donation because I wanted to. I'd love it if you could say this quote, said by the radio from the brave little toaster. Hang on to your hats, you devil dogs, 'cause the Master Bebop Blaster is about to give you a soul injection. What? Okay, Thomas is back. India Sturgis donated $500 $. I don't know what $. is. I'm hoping it's 30. Either way, thank you. Andy Kronstadt donated $100. Thank you so much for being #hella-based and supporting such an amazing cause. Shout out to Old Man Yowie and that little growl on You Ain't Won Yet for getting me through 2025. Sure. $30 was anonymously donated. By the way, we're up to 6 days ago, so I'm guessing that's April 8th, if that helps people know where we are. You can even follow along on the fundraiser page if you want. Hello, Mr. Solai. Thank you so much for doing this fundraiser. As someone who aims to be a healthcare professional in the future, nice, we need more people like you and you who use their platform to promote healthcare rights for all. My friend's an amazing artist and a huge fan, but most of all, her favorite character is Alistair. Yes. Happy birthday, Jen. I hope you enjoy... What just happened? Happy birthday, Jen. I hope you enjoy your birthday, for it may be your last. Elizabeth M. donated $30 and said the fanfic was absolutely unhinged. Did you guys catch the fanfic? Did you know that I wrote a fanfic? It's making the rounds. It's very popular. I do appreciate all the work you do in using your platform to raise awareness and to help with fundraising for an excellent cause. Alistair's Abandoned and Forever Wet Laundry donated $50. Liana V donated $50. Nina Thompson donated $30 and said, hey, Amir, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. My friend Moon is a huge fan of Alistair, and I know she would just love it to have a video from you. She has an OC named Diana that is closely acquainted with Alistair. So, yeah, sure, I can say that. She's a green humanoid rabbit, for context. Thank you so much. Hello, my dear Diana. Hope you're doing well. I feel like you could have asked for more there. And the green humanoid rabbit context, it doesn't really help the line that you wrote. Make sure to say hello, Diana. This might help you. She's a green humanoid rabbit. No, it doesn't help. Here, let me make something up. I'll do a little improv. Hello, my dear Diana. Well, look at you. You're a green humanoid rabbit. Hope you're doing well. See, that was better, I feel like. Amanda Conway donated $100. Misty So Then donated $48. Why 48? Why not just hit the 50 button? Because I'm not a conformist. I need to be random, weird, and benevolent at all times, or I may just implode. I am 48. Graduated college. Oh, right. Like I said in the thing. I'm also 48, graduated college, and find myself constantly asking the universe why as I struggle with words for writing fan fiction, and while pondering how my life has led me to writing in the first place, when I specifically took classes that had the least amount of writing requirements in my youth. Well, clearly you never learned about a run-on sentence. Life is bizarre. We humans truly are masters of our own suffering. Yet positive entertainment is there for those in the right mindset. Thanks for cramming every emotion I've had writing into one 45-minute live stream. And an extra special thank you for adopting a crazy fandom and bringing a spot of joy and good into the world. Live long and prosper. Cheers. Fuck it. I might as well max this out. I've gotten this far. I hope you cosplay something that is both equally stupid and... Alistair Stinky Right Hoove donated $30. Amir, do you think Alistair eats his Hoove clippings? Sorry, couldn't think of anything funny. What's wrong with you? Why is that in your head? Alistair, go switch out your goddamn laundry before it molders. Donated $50. Thank you for being too dumb to be scared of bringing awareness to the need for abortion care in Texas and everywhere. By the way, I was right. Nobody believes you flipped me off at a red light in Midland, Texas. I've never flipped off anyone at a red light in Midland, Texas. I had a nice time in Midland. People were very... Why would I flip someone off at a red light? I'm looking forward to the next time I get to see you at a con. Lauren Williams donated $35 and said, happy to help. Andrea Rabaza, my old friend Andrea, donated 35 Canadian dollars. Oh, wait, that's like $4 American. That's all right. But they ask a good question. How do you make the character of Alistair an ace character as authentic as possible as you yourself are not asexual? I'm also donating on behalf of myself and the entire ace community as April 6th was International Ace Day. Could you please have Alistair say another quote from Dr. Magnus Hirschfeld? Soon, the day will come when science will win victory over error, justice a victory over injustice, and human love a victory over human hatred and ignorance. I dig your vibe, dude. You're fucking... People are erudite, you know what I mean? What's up, Bardia? Hey, Bardia, who just commented, oh snap, you shaved. That's my cousin. Go follow Bardia if you want. And Bardia, try not to fucking dox me. Bardia is a real estate agent in Huntsville, Alabama. If anyone is looking for, real estate in Huntsville, Alabama. It's nice here, actually. It's cute. Anyway, sorry. Andrea was saying the quote is relevant as it speaks to all the shit that's happening in the world right now. Yes, quite relevant. And we need to keep holding on to hope and humanity during these dark times. Amir, you are the light/spark of hope right now that uplifts us to have hope that there will be light at the end of this dark tunnel. If I could, I would award you the Generous and Kindest Man of the Year award. Andrea, you just have, and I accept it. Sending you love, light, and snuggles for Jimmy. Back to your question. How do I make Alistair Ace? How do I make his asexuality authentic even though I'm not Ace? It's a good question. To be honest, it's not something that I think about much. The way that I think about it is that it hasn't come into the story much yet in the first couple seasons, right? There's just a moment where she said, "You're an ace in the hole," and he said, "Oh, what now?" So he doesn't even realize he's ace, apparently, right? I think it'd be different if the storyline was him struggling with his asexuality and maybe being judged for it, or if anyone had feelings about it, right? Just the same way I don't go about my life thinking about my heterosexuality. Unless I'm with my wife or, whatever. But because his asexuality hasn't sort of been a plot point in the show, I just address what's in the script in front of me, which is about ruling hell and being mad at Lucifer and thinking Vox is a bitch and all that stuff. You know what I mean? That being said, I recognize the responsibility of playing a really popular Ace character, and so I certainly learn about it. I certainly uplift Ace voices where I can, and show love to Ace fans of Alistair. But I don't really think about, to your question, playing his asexuality authentically. It just hasn't come up. Why do you guys want to see the water bottle so much? It's from Miraval, which is a fancy little resort that we got some free nights at. They gave me a bottle. It's one of those places where it's like, you have to lock your phone away and shit. Ooh, okay, we're coming up on 45 minutes, so I'm gonna shut down the live and start it back up, because if I'm not mistaken, Instagram kicks us off at the 45-minute mark. So I'm going away, and I'm coming right back. Okay, bye. Killed it that time.